Hi, my name is Don Morgan. I'm the staff captain for 2010 for False Creek Yacht Club, and I want to report on the results of the 2010 cruise. The photos that we have uploaded were the first trial cruise that we took from Vancouver over to Silva Island or Bay on Gabriola and back. And then the last week of July and first week of August, we sailed for 2 weeks down into the San Juan and the Gulf Islands, starting out at Point Roberts, where we had a wonderful barbecue dinner as a kickoff dinner. And then we sailed into a little place called Susha Island, where we rafted and or anchored. Had a wonderful sail around the east end of Orcas to a little pass. Spent 2 days up in a place called Rosario, which is a wonderful resort and quite extraordinary. Some of the folks took a little bus tour around up in this area of Orcas. We then sailed down into Lopez Island, where we spent some time at Fisherman Bay. Had a wonderful dinner that was sort of a potluck. We then sailed over to Friday Harbor, where we reprovisioned, stocked up on alcohol, ice cream, and what have you. The next 2 nights we spent in Roche Harbor, where the rich and the famous take their small yachts, the smallest ones being probably in the 50 and 60 foot long. We then went over the Saanich Peninsula, checked in at the Canadian Customs, spent 2 days in Sydney, and spent a lot, which is a beautiful little place to spend some time in. We then sailed across to Winter Cove, where we spent in Anchorage 4 or 5 boats, where we then sailed around and had a nice lunch at a winery overlooking the ocean. We then, the next day, sailed up through the little pass to Montague Harbor, where we took a absolutely fun and hilarious bus ride up into the island to a bistro, and you have to have us tell you about the bus ride at some stage. We then sailed over to Ganges, spent 2 wonderful days in Ganges, and the cruise was over. So as a result of our experience, some people then left and headed back through one of the passes, and we all had a great time. The result of the planning suggests that we put together a manual on how to plan for the cruises so that the next folks will have a much easier time planning their cruise and not having to make it up as they go along, and give themselves lots of time to prepare. That's my report for September 28th on the False Creek Yacht Club cruises. Still to come is our Turkey Day cruise taking place this October Thanksgiving to Bowen Island. Cruise Central out.